I'm Carol Bogert. I'm Deputy Executive Director for Human Rights Watch, and I oversee the video production that we do. So it might sound strange that a human rights organization would make video, but we actually made about 75 short videos in the last year on a big range of subjects, from defending freedom of expression to exposing abuses against LGBT people, protecting civilians in wartime, and empowering women and girls. All the money that funds Human Rights Watch is all privately raised. It comes from individuals and foundations. But we don't have the funds to make this particular video about pain relief. It's a really important human right that my colleague, Diederik Lohmann, has been working on for years.
For the last 5 years, we've been looking at the suffering that millions of people face when they develop cancer or other illnesses and develop pain. What happens to many of these people is that they cannot get access to the medicines that they need, medicines like morphine. Many governments strictly control who can prescribe and dispense those medications, and so as a result, patients are sent home when they become incurable, and they die in really horrific circumstances in their homes. And this is something that we're trying to change.
And as Diederik has told me, the language that people use when they talk about the pain that they're in, incurable pain, is almost identical to the language that torture victims use when they describe to us what it was like to be tortured. This is something that we can stop.
One of the things that is so shocking about this suffering is that it could easily be prevented. The medications for treating this kind of pain are inexpensive. They've been around for many years. They're very effective. They're safe. And so we know how to prevent this suffering. The fact that we have the knowledge, but we're not using the knowledge, and as a result, people suffer unnecessarily, that is what makes this a human rights violation.
Diederik's done this research, and other researchers at Human Rights Watch in Senegal and Kenya and Ukraine and India, and now we'd really like to do it in Mexico. We need a video that can help to bring this issue alive.
In the interviews we've done over the last few years, we've seen dozens of patients who are in the last few weeks of their lives, who are in acute pain, who have to travel for 6-7 hours on a rickety bus in order to get to a hospital that does have these medications. A video showing the suffering, putting a human face on that suffering, will help us to convince the government to take measures to fix this situation.